Welcome back to Knowledge Journey, your trusted guide through the landscapes of psychology and philosophy. Today, we're diving into a profound and often challenging topic: how to embrace our flaws through the lens of Stoic philosophy. Picture this. You're standing in front of a mirror, scrutinizing every imperfection, every mistake, every flaw. We've all been there, caught in the relentless grip of self-criticism. But what if I told you there's a way to transform this self-imposed struggle into a journey of self-acceptance and growth? Let's begin with a powerful quote from Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher. "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." These words carry a timeless truth. Our true power lies within our own minds, in how we perceive and react to our imperfections. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That's easier said than done. And you're right. But the beauty of Stoicism is in its practicality, its actionable wisdom. We're going to explore how you can start embracing your flaws, not as weaknesses, but as integral parts of your unique self. First, let's talk about self-reflection. In our fast-paced world, we often neglect this crucial practice. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly and reflect. Ask yourself, what flaws do I perceive in myself? Are these truly flaws, or simply aspects of myself I've been conditioned to view negatively? For example, consider the story of Epictetus, born a slave and physically disabled. Despite his circumstances, he became one of the most influential Stoic philosophers. He didn't see his disability as a flaw, but as a part of his journey, shaping his resilience and wisdom. Research backs this up. A study from the Journal of Positive Psychology found that individuals who engage in regular self-reflection experience higher levels of self-acceptance and emotional well-being. By simply acknowledging our imperfections without judgment, we begin to shift our perspective from self-criticism to self-compassion. Remember, acceptance doesn't mean resignation. It means recognizing our flaws as part of our humanity and choosing to grow from them. This is where the concept of amor fati, loving one's fate, comes into play. Embrace every part of your journey, the good and the bad, as essential to your growth. As we delve deeper into Stoicism, you'll discover practical exercises and real-life applications to transform your relationship with yourself. Together, we'll unlock the strength that comes from true self-acceptance. Stay with us, because this journey is just beginning. And remember, on Knowledge Journey, we're here to explore, learn, and grow together. 2. Understanding Stoic philosophy. Welcome back to Knowledge Journey, where we continue our exploration into the depths of Stoic philosophy and how it can help us embrace our flaws. Let's start with a brief history of Stoicism, a philosophy founded in the ancient city of Athens by Zeno of Citium. It flourished under philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, who have left us with a rich legacy of wisdom. But Stoicism isn't just ancient history. It's a practical guide to living well in any era. The essence of Stoicism lies in three core principles: the dichotomy of control, virtue as the highest good, and emotional resilience. First, let's talk about the dichotomy of control. Stoics teach us that there are things we can control and things we cannot. Sounds simple, right? Yet, it's profoundly liberating. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we free ourselves from the frustration of trying to change the unchangeable. Imagine you're stuck in traffic. You can't control the traffic, but you can control your reaction to it. You can choose frustration, or you can choose to use the time productively. Maybe listen to a podcast, practice deep breathing, or reflect on your day. Next, we have virtue as the highest good. The Stoics believe that living a virtuous life is the path to true happiness. Virtue, in Stoic terms, means living in accordance with nature and reason, striving to be the best version of ourselves. This means acting with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Consider the story of Seneca, a Roman philosopher and statesman. Despite facing political turmoil and personal betrayal, He consistently chose to act with integrity and wisdom. His life exemplifies how holding fast to virtue can guide us through even the most challenging circumstances. Lastly, let's delve into emotional resilience. Stoicism teaches us to maintain equanimity in the face of life's ups and downs. It's about training our minds to remain steady, regardless of external events. This doesn't mean suppressing our emotions, but understanding them and responding rationally. For instance, let's look at modern research. A study from the Journal of Happiness Studies found that individuals who practice Stoic principles report higher levels of life satisfaction and emotional stability. By embracing Stoic techniques like mindfulness and cognitive reframing, we can build a resilient mindset. Now, how do these principles help us embrace our flaws? By focusing on what we can control, we shift our energy from lamenting our imperfections to improving our character. By valuing virtue, we prioritize personal growth over perfection. And by developing emotional resilience, we learn to accept our flaws without letting them define us. In our next segment, we'll explore practical exercises to integrate these Stoic principles into our daily lives. These exercises will help you turn philosophical insights into tangible actions, fostering self-acceptance and personal growth. Stay tuned, and remember, on Knowledge Journey, we're not just learning, we're transforming. 3. Embracing personal flaws through Stoicism. Welcome back to Knowledge Journey. In this segment, we'll dive into the practical side of Stoicism, exploring how we can apply its principles to embrace our flaws and foster personal growth. First, let's talk about self-reflection and awareness. In our busy lives, we rarely take the time to look inward. Yet, self-reflection is a cornerstone of personal development. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly and reflect on your thoughts and actions. Ask yourself questions like, what flaws do I perceive in myself? Are these truly flaws or simply aspects I've been conditioned to view negatively? For example, if you consider yourself overly sensitive, instead of seeing it as a weakness, recognize it as a strength that allows you to empathize deeply with others. This shift in perspective is the first step towards self-acceptance. According to research published in the Journal of Positive Psychology, individuals who engage in regular self-reflection experience higher levels of self-acceptance and emotional well-being. By acknowledging our imperfections without judgment, we start to transform self-criticism into self-compassion. Next, we need to understand the balance between acceptance and improvement. Accepting your flaws doesn't mean you stop striving to be better. It means recognizing your imperfections without harsh self-judgment. It's about viewing them as areas for growth rather than insurmountable barriers. Take the example of Epictetus, born into slavery and later disabled. Despite his circumstances, he didn't see his physical limitations as flaws. Instead, he used his challenges to cultivate resilience and wisdom. He became one of the most respected Stoic philosophers, proving that our perceived flaws can be our greatest teachers. Now, let's get practical with some Stoic exercises that can help you embrace your flaws. 1. Negative visualization. This involves imagining worst-case scenarios. It sounds counterintuitive, but by envisioning potential challenges and setbacks, you prepare your mind to handle them. This reduces fear and anxiety, making you more resilient in the face of adversity. 2. Premeditatio Malorum. Similar to negative visualization, this exercise involves anticipating possible problems and mentally preparing for them. It's a proactive way to build mental resilience. For example, if you fear public speaking, imagine everything that could go wrong and plan your responses. This way, you'll feel more confident and in control when the time comes. 3. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts and reflections daily can be incredibly therapeutic. It helps you process your emotions and gain clarity on your perceived flaws. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? Where can I improve? How can I view my imperfections more compassionately? Let me share a story from my own life. I used to struggle with perfectionism, constantly berating myself for not being good enough. But through journaling, I began to see my so-called flaws as part of my unique journey. I realized that my drive for perfection stemmed from a fear of failure. By acknowledging this fear, I could start working on it, transforming it into a source of motivation rather than self-doubt. Scientific evidence supports the benefits of these practices. A study from Harvard Business Review found that professionals who regularly journal and practice self-reflection show improved performance and greater job satisfaction. This shows that embracing our flaws through structured practices can lead to tangible improvements in our lives. As we continue this journey, remember that self-acceptance is not a destination, but an ongoing process. By integrating these Stoic exercises into your daily routine, you'll gradually shift your mindset from self-criticism to self-compassion, paving the way for continuous personal growth. Stay with us for our next segment, where we'll explore real-life applications and the transformative benefits of embracing your flaws. On Knowledge Journey, we're not just learning, we're evolving. Real-life applications and benefits. Welcome back to Knowledge Journey. Now that we've explored the principles of Stoicism and practical exercises, let's dive into real-life applications and the transformative benefits of embracing your flaws. First, let's talk about building resilience. Embracing your flaws isn't just about accepting them. It's about using them to build mental and emotional strength. When you acknowledge your imperfections, you begin to understand that they do not define your worth. Instead, they can become sources of resilience. Think of Thomas Edison, who famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Each failure was a step toward success. He didn't see his failures as flaws, but as invaluable lessons that led to innovation. By viewing our flaws through a similar lens, we can transform setbacks into stepping stones. Research supports this idea. A study from the American Psychological Association found that individuals who view their flaws and failures as opportunities for growth tend to exhibit higher levels of resilience and adaptability. This mindset shift is crucial for navigating life's inevitable challenges. Next, let's explore how embracing your flaws can lead to improving relationships. When we accept our imperfections, we become more empathetic and understanding towards others. We recognize that everyone has their own struggles and flaws, fostering a deeper sense of connection and compassion. For example, consider a leader who acknowledges their own mistakes and vulnerabilities. This openness can create a culture of trust and authenticity within their team. Employees are more likely to feel valued and understood, leading to stronger and more collaborative relationships. Scientific studies back this up. Research from the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships shows that self-acceptance is linked to higher levels of empathy and relationship satisfaction. By accepting ourselves, we create a positive ripple effect that enhances our interactions with others. Now, let's look at how embracing your flaws can significantly enhance personal growth. When we stop battling our imperfections and start learning from them, we unlock our potential for continuous improvement. This is where the Stoic practice of amor fati, loving one's fate, comes into play. By embracing everything that happens, including our flaws, we turn every experience into an opportunity for growth. Consider the journey of a marathon runner. Each run, each struggle, and each moment of fatigue is part of the process. The runner doesn't see these challenges as flaws, but as integral components of their growth and endurance. Similarly, by accepting our flaws, we can push beyond our limits and achieve personal growth. A study from Stanford University supports this concept, highlighting that individuals with a growth mindset, those who see challenges and flaws as opportunities to learn, achieve higher levels of success and personal fulfillment. This research underscores the transformative power of embracing our imperfections. As we wrap up this segment, remember that embracing your flaws is not about settling for less. It's about recognizing your worth, understanding your journey, and using every experience to grow stronger and wiser. By integrating Stoic principles into your life, you can transform your relationship with yourself and others, building a foundation of resilience, empathy, and continuous personal growth. In our final segment, we'll recap the key points and provide a roadmap for integrating these insights into your daily life. Stay with us, because on Knowledge Journey, we're not just learning, we're evolving together. Conclusion. Welcome back to Knowledge Journey. As we reach the end of our exploration into embracing your flaws through Stoic philosophy, let's take a moment to recap the key insights and provide a practical roadmap for integrating these principles into your daily life. First, we began with the foundational principles of Stoicism, the dichotomy of control, virtue as the highest good, and emotional resilience. Understanding these core tenets allows us to shift our focus from external judgments to internal growth. By concentrating on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we free ourselves from the endless cycle of self-criticism. Next, we delved into the power of self-reflection and awareness. Through regular self-reflection, we gain a clearer understanding of our perceived flaws and begin to see them as part of our unique journey. This practice is supported by research showing that self-reflection enhances self-acceptance and emotional well-being. We then explored the balance between acceptance and improvement. Accepting our flaws doesn't mean complacency. It means recognizing them as areas for growth. Historical figures of this and modern studies alike show that viewing our imperfections as opportunities rather than obstacles fosters resilience and personal development. Moving forward, we discussed practical Stoic exercises, negative visualization, Premeditatio Malorum, and journaling. These exercises help us prepare for challenges, reflect on our experiences, and transform our mindset from self-criticism to self-compassion. The benefits of these practices are well documented, with research highlighting their positive impact on performance and emotional stability. In our exploration of real-life applications and benefits, we saw how embracing our flaws can build resilience, improve relationships, and enhance personal growth. By accepting ourselves, we create a foundation of empathy and understanding that positively influences our interactions with others. Studies confirm that self-acceptance leads to higher levels of empathy, relationship satisfaction, and overall success. So, how do we integrate these insights into our daily lives? Here's a simple roadmap. 1. Daily reflection. Set aside a few minutes each day for self-reflection. Acknowledge your flaws without judgment and view them as part of your unique journey. 2. Practice Stoic exercises. Incorporate negative visualization, Premeditatio Malorum, and journaling into your routine. These practices will help you build resilience and transform your mindset. 3. Embrace challenges. See every challenge as an opportunity for growth. Remember the concept of amor fati. Love your fate, including the imperfections and setbacks. 4. Foster empathy. By accepting your flaws, you'll naturally become more empathetic towards others. Use this empathy to build stronger, more authentic relationships. 5. Continuous growth. Embrace a growth mindset. View your imperfections not as fixed traits, but as areas where you can grow and improve. Remember, the journey of self-acceptance is ongoing. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to embrace all parts of yourself. By applying Stoic principles, you'll discover a path to true self-acceptance and personal growth. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope you found these insights valuable and inspiring. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to Knowledge Journey for more explorations into the depths of psychology, philosophy, and human behavior. Until next time, remember, we're not just learning, we're evolving together.